Hello everyone and welcome back to a Game of Thrones where today could be a very important day for the White Birch dynasty. But before we get into that, I need to ask for your guys' inputs. I would very much like to rename both the spear, the armor, and the necklace that our father Arlenord won in his tournament. So if you guys have any ideas of names that would honor his great legacy, then please let me know and I shall pick my favorites for all three of those. But anyway, the meat and potatoes of today. It is time to declare the war for independence. But wait, I remembered one thing. Also, you guys reminded me. I can banish people to the war. So I'm going to banish these two traitors. Because we have a very important war coming up. So let us send them to the wall. And that way they will not betray me or cause any troubles, hopefully, when the war for independence begins. Right, there we go. Sir Kendros, you have gone off to serve in the Night's Watch. I think their heirs inherit the gold that they lose and whatnot. But that's fine. Right. We failed to fabricate a claim. That's fine. In fact, I'm going to tell you to hold off on that for a moment. Improve relations instead. We have so much piety, but I can't ask Head of Faith for gold. Because, lads, it is time to pull on your armor, pick up your weapons, and as you march to join your battalions today, I want you to think of your families, your home, your farms, your cities, your temples, everything we have been through to get to this point, and everything we shall go through to build a future that we deserve. The God's Eye today declares a bid for independence. I think I'm going to get some mercenaries. We have special mercenaries as well, which is interesting. I'm not at war. You must be the war leader to call allies. I need to take a look at these and see whether I can use them. But I was looking at mercenaries earlier. I think if we go down a bit, I might recruit the Manda Sales. We could get 200 winged knights for 1,000 gold. It would leave 500 left in the bank to fund the war because our army is very expensive. But yes, do I have any unmarried grandchildren? Harrier is married off to the High Towers. I mean, I could marry off Aiden, but see, we can't really get a great alliance there anyway. And part of me wants to wait for when we become a Lord Paramountcy, because then the prospects for marriage should be even greater. Right, guys, I've yapped enough. It's time to pick up your swords. This is going to be a challenging war. We're probably going to play the entire thing on 3 times speed. The war for independence. It says our military strength is similar. I mean, they don't have a lot of men-at-arms, but the problem is, of course, is the loyalist faction. They will all join with their thousands upon thousands of men-at-arms. But guys, the wait is over. Let us march to a prosperous future. Not just for the Whitewood, not just for the White Birches, but all of the God's Eye. A war has been declared. Already, all of the loyalists have instantly joined. Right. Let us see. Old Town will join the war. As will House Hop, I think this is. House Top. There we go. I'm slowly learning all of the minor dynasty logos. I forget what you guys are now. House Karen. There we go. I knew it began with a C. Let's also call you with a C. Yeah, Coolbray as well. And then lastly, that's not what I wanted to click. We cannot call on House Mason because they are a vassal in the Riverlands. We did fear that, but that's okay. Right. Where are my... So let's see. I'm going to delete this. And then I'm going to raise... Now see, 24,000 is a lot. I mean, I have 15,000. I think I could 1v1 the Tully army. And I want to get to the capital as fast as possible. So I'm actually going to raise my armies over in Horsehead. Let us do that. Of course, I will be the man leading the front lines, just as my father did. I command the respect of all of you. And then let's go into mercenaries. And then I'm also going to get the 200 winged knights, because we do have a lot of alliances in the Vale. So I think this is very fitting as well. 1,000 gold for 3 years is very expensive. But alas, it is what we are dealing with. There is a dangerous faction that is about to fire. That's unfortunate. Oh, damn it. I'm wondering if I swayed you enough. Would you at least leave that? We can certainly try. Although it takes a long time to do the duration. Anyway, we might get some events. Unpause. It is time to raise the army. Our allies are heeding our cause. I have become the dynasty head as well. That keeps on switching. We can call on dynasty members now. Oh, except we can't because they're vassals as well. Oh, that would have been absolutely amazing. But unfortunately, the Blackbirches of Fair Market will not be joining us on this day. Maybe one day we can help them with their independence as well. Our old allies, the Brackens, are against us. I just realized. Right. Here, let us merge the armies. I mean, I could get a very early battle victory here. I think that might be important to keep the armies weak. Yes. Where are you going to? If I can get... I mean, the Vances are down here as well. Maybe they will actually attack me. I don't think they're going to. Damn it. Where are all of my allies? Okay, so we've got allies from the Vale. I mean, the high towers are the big ones that I want. They might be setting sail or something. I mean, we could siege this. At least we would have a defensive platform then if they want to attack me. The problem is now, though, is that I'm kind of letting all of their armies rally together. Yes, okay. Everyone just moves so damn fast. Right, the Battle of Galdul. I might even have to go 2 times speed here, because the roads are insane. And it seems like every army is coming to reinforce this battle. Holy crap. Okay, this could be terrible news. It depends how powerful our men-at-arms are. Oh, there's another... The Blackwoods and the Brackens are fighting together. Oh, the Vances, the Blackwoods, the Pipers. Can we face off against such extreme numbers? We're so heavily outnumbered. Over 2 to 1 at the moment. Do we have any allies within range? Okay, I don't think they're going to reach us in time. The Battle of Galdul. Oh, we're turning the tide. I don't think we're outnumbered. Over 3 to 1 now. I don't think we have the numbers to win this. Oh, the balance of power, though. It's in our favor. Wait, our allies? They're on the horizon. The reinforcements. I swung the tide of battle. And the first battle goes to the White Birches. Oh, yes. How did that go? We lost nearly 6,000 good men. I think I was wounded in the battle as well, as was their leader. And we killed 20,000. We were heavily outnumbered for most of that battle, but what an epic victory. The armored horsemen got 11,000 kills. The jousting grounds was worth it, 100%. How did our knights do? We've wounded a lot of their knights. In fact, I wounded a lot of them. We even managed to kill one. Let's see, we got 1 casualty, 2 casualties. Not many casualties on our side. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. As we scroll down, both sides took heavy casualties. But we have walked away victorious. And more importantly, 44% war score. Right. Let us resume the initial plan here. We need to go on the offensive. We need to siege towards... is it River Run? I always want to say River Run. It is River Run. For some reason, I always think of Skyrim when I say River Run, and I don't know why. Right. 2 weeks on the siege. Momentum is on our side, lads. Let us keep it up. We can win this. The high towers have just arrived. Let's see. The Tully army is pursuing them. Maybe we can get in another battle here. New Lord Command on the wall. That's not really a priority right now. Damn it, the Tullys managed to escape, but we did capture... we did catch up to one of their armies. What's this? I expose a secret. I'm not really interested in this right now, my friends. Lord Uthrades. I know that the White Birches and the Mandrakes are not on the best of terms right now, but I anoint you Knight of the God's Eye. Rise, Sir Uthrades. You are now a Knight of the Realm, and I expect you to protect her people. The Tullys are trying to siege down Harrenhal. We shall not be allowing that. Oh, we should absolutely decimate them here. All of their allies. And we have won. The War of Independence. That was much smoother than I imagined. We wiped their entire army. We only lost 200 men ourselves. Oh, lads. It is time to enforce the demands. No longer shall the White Birches bow and serve to the Lord Paramountcy of the Tullys. We now swear our allegiance to the King, to the Targaryens, and start a new age. The abhorrent Arak, your low character is the subject of mummer shows. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to pull an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So be it. Disband the armies. For now, we have gained our independence. But not only that, we can found a new Lord Paramountcy. I will unite my realm under a new kingdom title to belong to my dynasty for all of time. Every duchy title I hold or completely control becomes de jure duchies of your new kingdom. Let us gather the realm. And we have become a mighty Lord Paramount. Oh, I love it. Are we swearing allegiance to the king? We are. Okay. We'll deal with that in a second. As Lord Paramount, you now have new duties and responsibilities. You will now be expected to regularly hold court, solving the disputes of the realm and letting your courtiers take part in your daily routines. Lord Axel was looking sternly at me in a direct, almost lecturing way. Perhaps there is also some surprise in his eyes. He starts to unfold a beautiful banner bearing the emblem of House Blackbirch. One of the ways in which the world will now judge your rule is by how you adorn and care for your royal court. I have taken the liberty to have this made as a gift to mark the beginning of your royal tenure. Let them see their new Lord Paramount. I have done what no one else could. I have united the lands of Harrenhal with those of Trident's Mouth and the Whitewood. All of my life I have worked for this, to call on my vassals and make them swear fealty anew. Now and forever, they will pay homage to me not only as their liege, but as Lord Paramount. Lord Paramount of Harrenhal. My realm will last forever. Oh, I'm excited. We will change the name in a minute. Right, first things first though, let us hang our Blackbirch Dynasty banner. So we got the White Birch House banner. I will hang that above the throne. And then, of course, we do have our Blackbirch Dynasty banner as well. Let us not forget where we come from and our distant cousins. Man, I'm so excited. Right, also, I would very much like to... How do I do this? Reforge or repair? I want to reforge this into a pedestal item. And it's completely free to do that. Okay. I don't think I've ever done that before, which is funny. For someone who's played over 1,500 hours of CK3, there's a lot of stuff I have never done. Right. And let us display the Torturer Dagger, the great dagger of the founder of our dynasty. Will be put on display. And I don't think we have any other artifacts, right? Yeah, everything else we have equipped. Okay, lovely stuff. Right. We're probably going to remain paused for a minute because we have a lot of management to do. So next, the Lord Paramountcy. It's not going to be called Harrenhal. Let us name it The God's Eye. And what color do we want to be? I mean, I could keep it kind of dark. Maybe something like that, I think, would be good. And I do wonder, we need to take a look at the map here. Let's do that. If I do this, yeah, see, this is the North, the Vale, the Westerlands. I would like this to actually be called the God's Eye. It's something minor, but I think it does make sense. I think it has apostrophe as well, right? Because it's the name of the lake that is next to Harrenhal, of course. The God's Eye. It doesn't have an apostrophe, right? Third time's the charm, guys. Bear with me. There we go. We are now Lord Paramount of the God's Eye. Harrenhal has become a great kingdom. And look at that. Isn't it marvelous? We're one of the smaller Lord Paramounties, but we are there nonetheless. Oh, it's satisfying. It really is. And I like the colouring. I like the colouring. Right. What's next? I can hold court. We'll do that in a moment. Prisoners can be ransomed as well. I will probably do that. Just because we are running low on gold. Let's see. Few knights. Too many held duchies. Yes, I'm going to have to start dishing out duchies and stuff as well, aren't I? Okay. So I think I can only hold on to 2 duchies. Which obviously I'm going to hold on to Harrenhal. And I'll be honest, I don't think I need to hang on to anything outside of that. I would rather distribute stuff fairly. The first things first, the Whitewood. Eric, my dear brother, it is time for you to rise as a High Lord. I now appoint you High Lord of the Whitewood. Look after our ancestral lands, my brother. This is very satisfying. Also, we'll get less vassals and stuff now. Things will get cleaned up. Right. What else do we have? The Willowwood. Let's see. Do we have any other... see, my brother here... You can't really inherit, can you? Right. So the rest of these lands will have to go to non-white birches for the time being. But that's fine. We have the white birches of Harrenhal. Eventually, maybe I'll give these counties or whatnot to white birches. And then we have the white birches of the Whitewood. I think in the north, the Lakeleaf Highlands, don't we have a problem right now? What if I think, in order to try and regain some stability, Lord Uthradas, not only did I raise you as a knight, but I am now going to raise your status and make you the High Lord of the Lakeleaf Highlands. I think that should help us quite a bit with our problems up there with this duchy. Also, I can transfer vassals. Let us do that. Although that's going to be messy because I think he has lands elsewhere on the map as well. But it is what it is. Right. So we need to do the Willowwood now. Let's see. I mean, who is loyal? House Steelguard. House Trivia. I think most of these are newish lords, aren't they? But I mean, Willowwood is the capital. So here. You shall now become the High Lord of the Willowwood. And then lastly, we have Trident's Mouth. Which House Ravenfall, they did hold it before. So how about I honor the history of the Trident's Mouth. And I shall let House Ravenfall regain their High Lordship. They should like me a little bit more because of that. There we go. Plus 65 is much better. Right. We have empty council position. I do need a new Chancellor. But let's see. You're my steward, Kit. But you're really good at stewardship, so that's fine. I probably have powerful vassals that want council positions. In fact, I don't. Okay. I mean... I guess in that case, then, let's just try and find someone who's better. I mean, there's not many, because that's just wildlings. Okay, unfortunately, I mean, I guess the Maester can become my Chancellor for the time being. Let's put him on domestic affairs as well. Everything else should be good at the moment. Right. We're losing a lot of gold. Houdini. Eric, are you okay at stewardship? Not really. Right. We need to do some shuffling. I think Kit Actually, no, Houdini's my heir, right? So I like having the heir as the castellan. It feels a bit fitting. Also, let's zoom out. The performance seems to... At certain zoom levels, it uses more of the GPU, so... the UI slugs a bit, but that's fine. Just zoom out a bit. Right. One thing I can do as well is modify contracts, probably. Let's do that. Obviously, taxes is a problem now, because I don't have as many direct vassals. But that's fine. I think I've already changed all of your contracts, right? Oh, I can change this here. Let's do that. They won't like me because of it, but that's fine. Right. Also, one thing I could do, if I go to my liege and modify my contract here, I would very much like to get council rights back. However, I would have to raise my taxes. Damn it. I'm not happy with that. Can I ask for a council position? I can't. No. I know I can. I can request a court position, sorry. I mean, I could become the master at arms. So I get a little bit extra gold and whatnot, but he would never accept this, sadly. Right. I'll tell you what then. First thing I gotta do. 1, I will address my court, and then 2, we shall set off for King's Landing to pay fealty to the king. And then 3, we need to see whether my grandson can marry Dragonblood. Ooh, the White Birches are on the big stage now. Right here, let's hold court. We will address my dear citizens. They deserve to have counsel with the Lord Paramount of the God's Eye. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all the movement in the chamber has ceased. All the faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I can 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. Let us gesture for the first in line to approach. Hopefully the gold situation really sorts itself out. I mean, we are replenishing a lot, so we should gain gold. Yes. It's a little bit worrying. My vassal, Lord Bennett, approaches the throne with a middle-aged man in tow. My liege and Lord Paramount. My acquaintance, Andrew Carnley, seeks the honor of serving in your retinue of knights. Give him the opportunity to prove his quality. The man knows his way around a spear, and will not let you down when it counts. I mean, he is a trained fighter. He has okay prowess. You know, very well. You may attend me, Andrew, and serve the God's Eye. I am faced with Patrick's sad eyes, which grow larger and more pitiful as his mother, Esmeen, gently ushers him towards the throne. Lord Paramount, the boy has been at Eric's court with no one to watch over him. Since the disappearance of his dear papa, please look to his future. Patrick, my young lad. Let us see. I will find him a home. Elderia Blackbirch will look after the young lad and see to his upbringing. Everyone deserves a guardian. I am presented with my vassals, Lord Bennett and Lord Kit, both influential plums of the God's Eyes, sometimes messy politics. Before they even open their mouths, it is clear they disagree. I mean, I'm probably going to take the side of my brother. Bennett steps forward. My lord, I have come here today to put Kit here to the rights and publicly. It is clear the priests have gained far too much influence in the Lord Paramountcy. While we grow soft and ripe, forever plotting. Are you already playing the political game? Yeah, even I are but instruments of the Father. Remember your place, Lord Bennett. And I will not hear of this again. Right, but business here is done. We have held court. That's my that's my obligation done. I probably will keep holding court, but I mean, we'll read the events, just not the intro flavor text. How about that? I think that's good balancing. Right. I am very concerned about the income. I mean, control is maxed out. I think I desperately need... I mean, Houdini, what are you good at? You're very good at martial, but the problem is Eric is just not good at stewardship. I mean, I could move Eric down to Admiral, maybe, but I don't think he can serve there. I mean, Houdini can go down to Admiral. Okay, how about we do that? Houdini, you're gonna become the admiral because I really, really need someone who's good at stewardship. Kit, you're going to become the castellan now and help me out with vassal tax contribution. And then Lord Bennett, you're going to become my steward. Yes. Okay, I think I'm okay with that. We still have everyone, the white birches at least on the council. That makes me happy. Okay, next. We must pay homage. We can petition the king as well. Ooh. Okay, here. Let us pay homage. I will demonstrate submission. I don't have much gold or whatnot to give. And we shall set off for King's Landing at once. Here, on the way back, let's see. I think we should visit Goldguard Heights. We can go visit, what was that? The Merge Water as well. And then just go around the Crown Lands a little bit. So that's a wild dragon. Yeah, that's a wild dragon as well. Here, let's go to Duskendale. There's a lot of wild dragons around here. Holy crap. Okay, we'll go to Pausguard. Here, let's go over there. We'll go here. And then we'll head back to Harrenhal. Just a little diversion there. Right, start traveling. Oh, I got to apply that first, probably. Yes. And now we shall set off at once. Oh, man. I just want to say, I dip out a lot and say this, but man, I'm loving this playthrough. This has been absolutely brilliant. Right, all packed and proper, we have finally come to the point where we can start our journey from Ferrybridge to our next destination at King's Landing. As we depart from the holding and our mount start treading new ground, I am certain we will return soon, and in one piece I cannot wait. Let us set off at once. Also, I forget how we build a dragon pit. Okay, the dynasty head is going to keep swapping, but that's fine. Having such reduced vassals is probably hurting me in that regard. But I'm a man who loves taxes. I don't know what to say. While traversing a challenging path in Brindlewood, I hear laughter ahead. My sister Lilia and my bodyguard Robin are working together to cross a wide grassland-fed river. Lilia, your idea to build a makeshift bridge was brilliant, exclaims Robin. Lilia replies with a chuckle. Your quick thinking with those long grasses tied it all together. I mean, this will hasten our journey indeed. Let us sail off to King's Landing. Right, we have arrived at the Iron Throne. Oh, Matterus, King Matterus. You may be concerned about the recent independence of the White Birches, but let me tell you this. For God's eye, serve the king loyally and truly. You have no reason to worry about a threat from the lords of Harrenhal. Hail the king of Westeros. And there we go. Hopefully, he shall have a good view of me. He will trust me and not remove me from my position. Right, let's see. Chivalric dominance. We get captain effectiveness. I always like that. An accolade glory gain. We need to think about what our next steps are, but let us return home first. Also, I do have another domain limit now, so I think it was upstream that I wanted. I mean, this has much higher income though, but this I can build exactly what I want. I mean, this already has most things. I'm actually gonna take Worth River first, just because it's already built up. What am I doing? There we go. So I can take that for free, of course. Beautiful stuff, and that should help our tax income a lot. What I can also do is station more men-at-arms. So we probably want to get the pikemen stationed over here. Yes. Why not? Sure. I can imprison my vassal. She's an adulterer. I think for now, we'll just leave that alone. We'll just leave it. Right. Are we still replenishing? We are. We will definitely be in profit then, once the replenishment is finished. I have no more concerns. As we walk through Worthbridge, we are caught up in a crowd of people waiting for a large cart full of building materials to move out of the way. I don't need your stuff. I already got it cheaper somewhere else. What is this? Let's see. I can build all of your... Oh, I can buy everything. Oh, I really like this. Yeah, I will buy all of your materials Because, if we could get the minus 45% on building a dragon pit, for example, that could be absolutely huge. However, I don't know how to build a dragon pit. That's a problem. In fact, I have a feeling... I tried that. A dragon pen we have to build. Right. This building acts as a dragon pit, which allows the county holder to store dragons. However, the dragons interned within will suffer health and growth penalties. But it will be easier to keep watch over them. So 1,000 gold, because we do have the 45% reduction. As well as some other stuff as well. Obviously, we want to rebuild the dragon pen in Harrenhal. So I will have to decide on something to remove. Probably the pilgrim quarters, honestly. Because I'm not getting rid of my windmills and water mills. This buffs are men-at-arms, and it's level 6. This buffs the cavalry. Yeah, basically, yeah, this buffs our cavalry as well. The only thing I can replace is the pilgrims' quarters. Hopefully, these counties will have... I mean, does it apply to the whole county? No, only this holding. But, I mean, these should protect from the plague, and then we just have to hope it doesn't come through Ferry Bridge, I guess. Have you built... Can I build in your lands? I can't. And you didn't build a pilgrim's quarters. It's fine, I guess. It's fine. Right. So we need 1,000 gold. I have now become a traveler as well. And now, I guess we shall look at the marriage candidates for my grandson Aiden. As we travel through the outskirts of Crownback, we suddenly see a jovial man in the distance. What is this? Tell me about the king. I learned about one of his secrets. Why not? Why not? Apparently he didn't have any. Right, let us return home. Because I would very much like to look at marriage. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna donate either. He joins my court. Sure, why not? You can't be my maester anyway. Oh, and we get dragon law as well. Harren the Black was a fool. But I will not repeat his mistakes, for we will wield the dragons ourselves. Right, Aiden, I assume... Now, see, we're still getting... So why is this? I think we're still struggling to arrange marriages. Let us see. So you're obviously a dragon rider. But Princess Daenerys here? Oh, you're already betrothed, right? We might actually struggle. I mean, with a Targaryen directly could be a struggle. But let's see. What if we go to the Targaryens of Dragonstone? Princess Daenerys is not taken. Would you... I mean, they would accept this. So, Daenerys, let's see. Your father is a dragon rider. So if Daenerys becomes a rider, I mean, even if she doesn't, their children here would have potential to be dragon riders. And they're both the same age. Let us send a proposal. It would not result in an alliance. But I think that's okay. Because what we want is the dragon blood. Here, let us send the proposal. We gotta think about the long-term game here. I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Your grandson Aiden will be betrothed to my daughter Daenerys. Excellent news. This makes me very happy. Right. We're still losing gold. We're still not replenished. That's why. There is a hunt here. Let's wait. It has been a good while since I saw my old heartthrob, Janne. No. I have a wife. I am loyal. I don't like cheating on my wives and stuff in CK3. I don't like it. Greetings, my serene liege. I have arrived in Harrenhal to pay homage to you. Did you bring gold? No, but he did raise his feudal levies. Right, that's good, because I do need more levies, actually. I always disregard them, and I'm starting to regret it. Okay, control is good. We have maxed crown authority. We're maximizing taxes and whatnot here. Yeah, sure. Patrick, you can become a knight as well. See how much his life has improved since I took in the young lad. Oh, no. My grandson. Aiden has died from being sickly. I can't believe it. No. Right, Harrier, we might have to break this betrothal in future. I mean, actually, they're still young. They can have more children. They can have more children. Oh, damn it. That's terrible. 10 gold, sure. I will accept your ransom. I can ask Head of Faith for gold again. Let's do that. 551. It is desperately needed. Let's see. I'm going to let myself go again. I'm a fan of the hair. I like it. We don't have to flagellate, though, because we're not too stressed at the moment. Right. Did I not just get a... Ah, there's the gold. Sorry, there we go. So I'm probably going to wait for 1,000 gold. At least so we can get the dragon pit being constructed. Alternatively... Actually, no. Because I want the biggest saving to be on the most expensive building, right? I mean, we could also use it to build up Harrenhal. But again, that lowers our taxes. That's a more longer term thing. I think it's best spent... on a dragon pen. 1,067 gold we need, which we will get to. Okay, the army is fully replenished, so our income, about 7.3 is our income. It's dropped quite drastically, however, that's fine, that's fine. Right. What we could also do then, I mean, I know we have a truce. Let's see, you have claims. It's not very many, though. Yeah, you have a claim over here. We might have to fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Maidenpool. So let's do that. I will only push a duchy claim, so we'll just keep on letting that roll in the background. My father, the great Lord Arlenord, flagellated himself to death a long time ago, yet the flame of his life still shines bright. What surrounded him everywhere now seems to follow me. Many still consider me his son rather than a man in my own right. Just yesterday, an old peasant was praising him as if he was still alive. I literally won our independence. What more can I do to prove myself? Oh, man. I mean, I do gain more prestige at least, but still, what can a man do, eh? Right, I can't build anything here yet because it's going to waste our building resources as well, isn't it? Yes. Another martial perk, though. Here, let's get Never Back Down. Alliances are expiring. I don't have any claims. So right now, we are kind of in a peaceful period. Let's save up the gold. We'll try and get a duchy claim as well. We'll build a dragon pen and prepare for the future. Hurry, my liege. You have to hear this. Harrier. By iron. By ash. By will. How delightful. I am proud of you, Harrier. You're going to grow up into a fine white birch one day. My nature is recognized. You gained the most devout life of Lord Paramount Arak Legend Seed. Ooh. I'm not going to be doing legends. Not right now. Also, yeah, we do need more legitimacy. Right. Here, Lord Halsley. Let's spend some more time together. Why not? Let's become friends. I'm not going to start a legend. Also, one problem we have. Court grandeur. I mean... we're above where we're expected to be, so that's fine. I think I will keep it on a warlike court. Although we need to build it up. I think administrative will be good as well. Buildings are cheaper and they're quicker to build. We get development growth at the realm capital. We get more tax contribution. I mean, but warlike... I mean, we had 10% captain effectiveness. Plus 2 captains. Men at arms counter efficiency. I think I'm going to swap to the administrative court. We need to build a dragon pen. We need to build up infrastructure. We need more gold. Let's do that. We'll keep it on the common tongue, obviously. We'll swap that over. And it should help us build up a little bit. Right, what is happening here? Why is there parts of the Reach everywhere and Dawn? And the Westerlands over here. Bloody hell, this happens every game. And there's Stormlands up in the north, right. Just pretend we didn't see that. It's fine. I hear a commotion coming from my granddaughter Harrier's chambers. Oh, she's taken her first steps. A giant step for a child. And a small step for a future ruler. Houdini. Oh, you're sickly as well. You're ill. I need you guys to have more offspring. Really? Okay, we got brewing vats now. That's going to help the gold a little bit. Let's see. Beasts have been spotted. I'm not going to go on a hunt, though. I am saving my gold. I can declare war on Lord Willem of Rosby. But won't that declare war against the king? Because don't you serve... Yeah. Well, I'm not too sure about that. We're not going to do that. That's fine. Right, we didn't get a claim on the duchy. Try again. There is plagues nearby, but... Oh, they're both poxes. They shouldn't reach us in Harrow Horse, so we're fine. Courtiers come of age. Rightio then. So it is kind of an in-between part. Do you have a good guardian, Harrier? Yes, you do. Genius. Okay. Gift artifact. The Great Hare Hide. I mean, I would take it, but... I'm going to sell it. I'm sorry, my cousin. I'm very sorry. Right. I would very much like Fair Market to be my vassal one day as well. But for now, we have fought the hard war. Now we build up and all of that good stuff. What's this? I can declare war wars. Mercenary contract expiring. Wow. We really had that for a long time. The war was over so fast. In my attempts to align Lord Uthrades to my interests, I found an opportunity. I think I could argue that our goals are in fact the same. Let's just remain subtle. Also, I don't actually need to sway you anymore. And just like that, we have a claim on the High Lordship of Maidenpool. Let us do this. How old am I? I'm in my 50s. Here. I don't really need to do this. What I might do, though, is try and sway the king. Possibly. Let us do that. We do have the truce. So we'll take this duchy, and then I wonder... if I fabricated on Fair Market, would I get Kermit as a vassal then? I think so. We will have to try it. Oh, it's a bit awkward though, because technically we don't border. So we would have to fabricate on the crossing first. Which maybe the Blackbirches won't take kindly to that, because they do actually control it. But hopefully they will understand my plans. Kit has come to pay homage. Did you bring gold? You did not, but that's fine. We still get renown and everything as well. To the Serene Arak, I've discovered certain old contracts relating to the High Lordship of Willowwood. The case could be made that Lord Bennett is obliged to be more even-handed with his eventual inheritance from previously fought. Well, I don't want High Partition. I get a weak hook on him instead, sure. And we get a new martial perk as well. Right. Here, let's get Household Guard. We get 4 more captains, which is nice. Although we can't actually fill out all of our captains here, which is unfortunate. With my leave, my granddaughter Harrier and wet nurse parade into my chamber. A tooth? Can we do the tooth trade? Unfortunately not. Right, here. You get to keep it, Harrier. That's fine. I can't profit off of it. But guys, I think I'm going to leave it there for today. We now have formed the Lord Paramountcy of the God's Eye. We won our independence, and now we must prepare for more war against the Riverlands. I really want to take Maidenpool, and then we'll probably work on taking the crossing as well. So then we would have everything east of... what river is this? The Green Fork. Everything east of the Green Fork will belong to us. And then who knows, maybe over time we work on absorbing more and more, or at least and at the same time also getting dragon blood. We still need like another 300 gold to build a dragon pen, but that's fine. But guys, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching as always. I will see you next time.